y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here or your 100th time here, thank you so much for joining me today. In this video, I'm going to cover my dirt cheap haul. Look at it! I'm so excited. So if you know anything about me, you know that I love a good deal. I love to find items that I like at a discounted price and then discount it a little bit more, and we're really talking. So Dirt Cheap is mine and my mom's favorite place to shop, which they have them all over, but they don't have any near me in Hinesville where I currently live. But they do have one in Texarkana where I'm originally from, and so every time I come I have to stop by. So we did that, and this is what I found. A few things just for my home in general, but then I found some good Christmas items to spruce up our apartment and make it feel a little more cozy and ready for the holidays. So I'm really happy about that. So I'm just gonna jump right into it and show you all of the neat things that I found. So one of the first pricier items I found at Dirt Cheap was this sucker. It's from Earthenware, and it wasn't really dirt cheap. This was one of those items where it really wasn't that immaculate of a deal, but I really wanted it. It's actually a plant hanger. Like, you're supposed to put foliage or something in the bottom here in this area and then hang it. I don't know if I'm going to do that. It was like $10 though, and I had to debate it really hard, but I really wanted it in the end because I think it's a cool piece, and whether I use it for what it's meant for or if I just hang it somewhere and let it be neat, I really, really loved it, and I only saw one of them. So I nabbed it. Clearly, we're not off to a good start on my discounted finds, but it only gets better from here. So another thing I found is a mirror. Check this sucker out. It's just a circular mirror. It has a really thick base to it, but it's flat on the bottom, and it has a place to hang it on a wall if you want to, but I don't know that I will. I might. The thing is, we have a very eclectic, this is probably shining light on my face right now. It is. Ooh. We have a very eclectic style in our wedding, in our apartment. Things go together, but they also don't at the same time. But I really enjoy finding unique pieces that you don't typically see, or maybe pieces that you see but not used in the way we're utilizing them. So I might hang this on the wall in kind of a montage with some other pieces, but I might just set it on a table like that. But he was like, again, he was like $3, which is not typically what I like to go for, but another piece that I really, really loved and really wanted to incorporate in my apartment. So I'm stoked. So these were a really good find. They're these grates, but they have little holes in them where you can hang them on a wall. And I believe I've actually seen one of these in my friend Anna Edwards. She's also my hairstylist, and I think I've actually seen one of these in her salon booth. And she had all of these cute pictures, like Polaroids and little pieces of art people had given her and notes and things just clipped to them. And it was a really neat way to display things people had given her or pictures from moments in her life that made her happy. And I found these two at Dirt Cheap for 50 cents a piece. They're originally $5 at like the Target upfront little dollar section. They were originally $5, but I scored them for 50 cents. So it was $1 for the both of them. And I couldn't pass them up. I think I may use one in my closet. We have two walk-in closets, and so there's clothes on either side, and then there's a wall straight back, and I think I may put one in my closet and then use another one either in the bedroom or the living room. But I couldn't leave these behind. I mean, I guess I keep saying I needed and I couldn't leave them. Obviously, you don't need any decor to survive, but I really loved them. So that was a pretty good deal. In the clothing department, I found some of the gaudiest, most ridiculous things in the world, but I really wanted them. So I have these. They are, I guess, basically sandals from A New Day, which I believe is a Target brand. I'm gonna look that up. Yeah, it is. And they're this kind of maroon burgundy, like wine color faux fur, and they crisscross in an X, and then just have a black sole. But I scored these horridly gaudy things for $1.50. I know. And I also found this sweater, which is another Target brand. It's Wild Fable for $4. And it's horrid too. But I loved it. I loved it a lot. And I know Taylor won't let me go anywhere in public wearing either of these things. At least not with him. But I thought these would be super fun for Christmas. It's very thin. It's really like fuzzy. And it has these sparkly things in it. And I did it. I had to do it. So moving on. The next thing I found was this. It's a Threshold brand. It's like a little bathroom container so I think what we'll probably do with it is hold toothbrushes in here and then maybe do like cotton swabs and cotton pads in here. But we had been needing something like this, and I think it was like $2.50, so I wasn't crazy about that, but it was exactly what we've been needing for the bathroom, and I really liked it. I liked the look of it. I liked how simplistic it was, and it's also going to help us with our organization and make our bathroom look nice and serve a purpose. So I splurged a little more than I wanted to on that, but I think it's worth it. The next thing I found is this, I think it's Project 62 mug. I'll do an up close of it, but it's like this cream color and pink swirly, almost marbled look to it for 40 cents. It was on a 90% off shelf. So I scored this little baby for 40 cents. I'm really excited to add this to my collection, my ever-growing collection of mugs. It'll fit in quite nicely. And then this, I am so excited about this piece. It's a nameplate holder, okay, from Hearth and Hand. Chip and Joanna Gaines, their Magnolia line. And I was stoked. But I found these at Dirt Cheap for 30 cents a piece. And they're little nameplate holders. But they also kind of have a hole through here. So I feel like you could put their name on it, but then also use it as a napkin ring. If I wanted to, I could do that. But I got 12 of them. $3.60 for 12 of these Hearth and Hand nameplate holders. So that was another huge score for us. The next thing that I found was this. It's actually a soap dish. My mom and I both got this, but it's Threshold brand. And it's this lovely glass soap dish with kind of a white underlay to it. So it's got that, on top you can see the white more, but through the side it's very glossed over. And just very elegant, simple touch to any area. So I haven't decided if I'm going to use it as a jewelry dish or as a soap dish. But again, it was just a few cents. It was not expensive at all. It was less than $1. And then we got these other dishes. This one didn't have a brand on it, but I know it was 50 cents. But it's this kind of grayish black glass. Just super simple, very shallow dish with a wide base. But again, I may use it as a jewelry dish, or I might use it as a coaster. Who knows? Or I might put candy in it. Or another thought I had was to put some coffee beans in the base and put like a little candle in it and have that in the bathtub. There's a lot of things I can do with this. And then a third dish, which this is also earthenware, and I think it was also 50 cents, but it's this gorgeous, it's more red than the shoes were, so I think it's more on kind of like a maroon cranberry. And it has these tiny little knobby embellishments that go all the way around the side. Again, very wide base, very shallow dish. This one I really do think I'll put coffee beans in. and some maybe like a large pillar candle or something. But yeah, just some nice little dishes to add character to the apartment without doing something huge, but also giving it a more refined look, like we actually tried to decorate it and we don't just have furniture in this characterless space. So this one I was incredibly excited to find. It is an Anchor and Hawking decanter, and I have been looking for a glass decanter like this forever, and I scored it for 70 cents at Dirt Cheap. Perfect condition. It's got the little plastic pull-off lid to it, which I kind of wanted one that had a lid that would pour, but this I'm not mad about because it's a decanter. They pour pretty easily. I've been needing one to keep either lemonade or iced coffee, and I haven't decided which one I'll store in it yet because I have a few other containers at home, but nothing like this. And they had one left. It's like clear glass, and then it has the liter line, and then on the front it says full liter in this little raised circular area. But I love it. I'm very excited about it. So I can't wait to get this home and start putting things in it. We've been wanting some little string lights for a while, and neither of us could really bring ourselves to spend the money on them because while they're not super expensive, it's still like, I don't want to spend $15 or $20 on string lights. But I scored these Opal House ones at Dirt Cheap for $2.50. So freaking excited. And they have the big circular bulbs on them, so I think they're going to look really nice in our space. I haven't decided. We have a cat, so it's difficult to figure out where to put things that hang. So I'm not exactly sure where we're going to put them yet, but I'm excited to get them up, and I'm excited to have found these. So that's all just the plain old decor stuff. For the Christmas things, this tree is getting glitter and frost everywhere, but I scored him for $10, and he was the other kind of pricier item at Dirt Cheap, but that was half of his original price. So I'm actually not sure what brand he is. From the look of the sticker, it's probably a Target brand. And this little thing. But he already lights up. He has a little try me button. And he lights up. But he's battery operated, so we'll get rid of this and then switch to batteries once I get him home. But he's so happy. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. The other thing I found were these little dish towels. They were, again, from the Target dollar section, originally $3. I think I got them for just a few cents. I don't remember how much these were. But it has this pretty blue and red plaid design on it. And then this other one is white, and it has a peppermint hot cocoa recipe on it. I actually have two clear glass mugs that have the same recipe printed on them, so I think they go together. And so having those already at home, I was really happy to find the dish towel. And then I have a Hearth and Hand dish towel already that's kind of a cream white plaid, but has lines of these two reds and blues in it that I think will look very nice with it in my kitchen to make it more holiday. I'm so happy. And then the last things I found are these Hearth and Hand. You're gonna hear me talk about Hearth and Hand all of the time. I love them. He's just a blue and red stocking with these little red balls and a little kind of like, I think faux leather loop to hang him from. But he's blue, and then it has these little, they almost look like star pattern, but just these little red stitching spots that go all over him. And then I got this one. I think my mom actually got this same stocking. It's another Hearth and Hand. It's kind of a cream color with this green pattern stitched into it. Just gorgeous. And then this last one is a black and white and gray, just plaid designed stocking with a black rim and more of these little red balls and an awesome loop. But these were another kind of pricier item. They were $6.50 a piece. So a little more than I wanted to spend, but well worth it. But yeah, so that's my Dirt Cheap haul. I hope y'all enjoyed this as much as I did getting to share it with you. I think whenever I get back, I will take you on an apartment tour and then show you how I have implemented some of these things into my home, and then do a holiday decorating video and take you along on the ride for that. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you feel enlightened to the magical world of dirt cheap. Thank you so much for joining me in this video, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you very soon. Bye guys.